show up number 1 in the center there.
Yep, I see.
Cool.
Good. We're going down and around?
Yeah, let's do the down and around deal. So special occasion in Vegas or just a trip?
It was my birthday a couple weeks ago, but this is just because me and my dad love cars. We go to the Indy 500 every year.
Yeah, he was telling me that.
So
that's awesome.
Yeah.
So the pit lane here, this is where I just have people like try a shift, get a feel for it.
Okay.
This transmission is
Pretty smooth.
awesome, so really no issues. And then I have people try the brakes. So go ahead and do a brake check here, harder. I like to get people to feel how the weight transfers,
okay.
How hard you actually have to hit the brakes. Number one, I don't know if it's just this car or the pads we use, but you have to put a lot of pressure on the brakes.
Okay.
And number two, you have to in this type of car because our weight is back there.
Yep.
To transfer it to the front, it takes more pressure. So,
okay,
cool. Keep on rolling here. I'm going to check my brake on this side and make sure it works.
How fast do you want to go here?
20. It doesn't. I really rarely use this thing, but I need to know if it's working if I need it. Especially in this car, because if we have like an oversteer,
You gotta hit that.
if I hit the brakes, it's going to be worse.
Yep. Okay.
I kind of let the driver correct, you know?
Okay, fair enough.
But yeah, we can keep rolling.
All right.
Hey, safety, this is Chris in the GT3 RS. 5 laps.
Pretty thorough.
Copy that. All clear. So just past these orange cones, we got a little dog leg to get on the track, and we'll go from there.
Okay. So you said third gear is pretty good around
Yeah.
the whole thing?
Yep.
Okay.
This is a 4.0, so it does have the mid-range torque.
Okay.
So yeah, go ahead and let's get on it a little bit here up to the 2 orange cones. Start braking a little bit, but this corner is strange. We want to stay wide off brake.
Okay.
Almost touching the red and white until you get to the blue.
Okay.
And it's a super late apex, that green cone.
Okay.
That's perfect. Yep, little throttle here. We got an apex coming on the right, so we want to kind of hug the right side just past this cone. That'll give us a better angle on your left. Coming out of this corner, look ahead to your blue cone up there. Accelerate out as hard as you want. Slight lift before the blue, and actually a little throttle through here. That'll help balance the car.
Okay.
Brake a little here at the blue, start your turn into the green, and a little gas now as you come out of this right. This is a left, right, so just keep your head up, eyes up, looking ahead, and hit those apexes. That's perfect. We're going to aim at the blue, just a little touch on the brake, and then let it coast. Start turning in towards your green, and then another green on your left. This one's tough, it's a blind corner, but as soon as you come around, you're going to spot that blue cone.
Okay.
Aim for the blue. We actually don't have to brake, just downshift one.
Okay.
Turn in tight to your green, and now halfway through I want you to look ahead down the middle of the straightaway and let it rip right down the middle. There we go. Sounds better up at the top, right? And brake. Let's brake pretty hard here. Much harder. Get on those brakes. Get on them. There we go. So we need to concentrate right at the cones, getting on the brakes. I was a little late there, I'm sorry too, but to get that weight transferred forward. Yep. Right side here, just a little dab on the brake. Now let it coast. Stay wide, trust the car.
Okay.
Now start your turn in and a little throttle through here. Perfect. There you go. Nice. Off throttle for a second. We're going to let a car pass, so just want you far right.
Far right?
Yep.
Okay.
That's good speed. You don't have to hit the brakes or anything.
Okay.
And we'll fall in right behind them. We're clear. Get right back to that throttle. Fall in line. There we go. And brake here. Turn in. Let the car coast. Perfect. Nice execution there. A little throttle as we come through these corners. That's the good thing about this car. It allows you to get on gas pretty soon. Okay. Pretty easy. All right. Little touch on the brake. Don't need much. Now coast. Turn in, and a little throttle here as we come around the left. There you go. There you go. Spot that blue cone. Little touch on the brake, little hard touch, and then off. Turn in. Nice. Squeeze that throttle as you come out. More, and let it rip. Perfect. All the way up to the orange cones. Just going to give it a little more brake pressure this time. Now, even harder. There There we go, downshift, perfect. See, back off your brake, let the car coast in. That allows you better entry speed into the corner. Great job. Hard on the throttle here, let's give it. There we go. Now brake, keep it wide, almost aim for the orange. Off the brake, stay wide for a second, be patient. Now turn in and a little more throttle, perfect. There you go, there you go, there you go. Give it a little more. Off throttle, nice. Right side. Start your left now, squeeze into that throttle. Ferrari, can we pass on your left? A little more gas. Good. Yeah, we're going to pass them here on the left side, so give them a little throttle. Brake. They're going to go one more corner, okay? We'll just kind of do a redo on this lap.
Okay. Fair enough.
Thank you. All right. Squeeze back into that throttle. Now brake. Coast, you're fine. Turn in right. A little bit of gas here coming around the left. There we go. Perfect. Let's brake. Coast, turn in. Unwind that wheel as you give it gas. More, more, more. That's perfect. There we go. And brake. A little harder. There we go. Down one. Start backing off your brake. Let the car coast in. Nice. See when you get that weight transferred? You have a little bit more grip up front. Exactly. Good job. Brake toward the little orange. Stay wide. Smoothly come off the brake. Turn in and start easing into the throttle. That was beautiful. Kept it over 40 the whole corner there. Nice job. And then your dad did the same thing. Like, we got through that first corner really well, and then you're too fast on the second one.
Yeah.
Right side, brake. Turn in, let it coast for a second. Ease into that throttle through the right. Little more throttle through the left. Nice lap here. Keep on it. Look for that blue cone up there. And brake. Good. Turn in, let the car coast for a second, and then a little bit of gas coming around the left. Good. Nice, nice, nice. Stay on it. A little more, a little more. Now brake. Turn in, coast, coast, coast. Squeeze on the gas. Perfect. Unwind that wheel and let it rip right down the center. Good lap right there. That one felt good.
I can feel it where I came off the gas too quick.
The back end was? Yep. I felt that a little bit. Brake. Downshift one. Start your turn in. Ease back. Yep, not quite enough weight transfer. So you'll need a little harder brake next time. All right, back to the gas here. Hard on it, hard on it, hard on it. Now brake. There we go. Keep it wide. Be patient. Back off the brake. Start your turn in and ease into the throttle. There we go. More, 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 more. Now lift. There we go. Perfect. Tight to your right. A little bit of gas around the left. Look ahead to your blue and accelerate as hard as you want. Slight lift before the cone. Then a little throttle here. A little throttle. Now brake. Hard, 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 hard. Turn in. Let it coast. A little gas out of the right. Eyes up. Keep looking ahead as you accelerate. Smooth. Keep going. And brake. Brake hard. Coast as you turn in. And a little gas coming around the left. Good. There we go. Yep, great. Turn in tight. Ease back into the gas here. More, 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 more. Now let it rip. Yeah, we're gaining speed in certain corners.
Yeah.
And then
Losing it in others.
yeah, the next corner you're going faster than you were before, so it's different.
Yeah.
Keep on it, keep on it. Now brake, brake hard, harder, harder. There we go. Downshift one. Back off your brake, let the car coast in, and squeeze back into the gas as you come out. Now as hard as you want on the gas. Lay down the power, keep going. And brake. There we go. Alright, Skyler, that is 5. Actually, that was 6 laps, but
Alright.
we'll chalk one up to the Ferrari in our way.
Yeah. We'll
Take a deep breath.
Right?
Relax. You can shift up if you want and kind of bring the revs down a little bit. What'd you think?
That was awesome, man.
Have you been on any type of track before?
I do a lot of virtual racing VR, like wheel. That doesn't correlate as much because you can't feel it. But I took the Mustang out and we drove a course, but not actually like, any
Not intense.
racing.
Yeah.
So, but I freaking love it, man. This thing really sticks.
Yeah, I got it.
Are you coming in?
Yes, sir. We're coming in on a cool down.
interpreter.
And the other, you know, a couple times where you kind of lift here.
Yeah.
And, yeah, I'll take the exit. The other contributing factor of that is, first off, the car. We know the weight's back there. You lift, and you get a little light through that corner, so the back end wants to keep going. But the other factor is rear steering. So the rear wheels on these GT3s
will turn.
They steer up to like 4 degrees or something.
Okay.
So you don't notice it a lot.
Yeah.
Like that long left, you can kind of notice it. Like when you make that turn in at the end, you can almost feel the back end. Like, here, let me help you turn in. You know. And it's different. You know, it takes a minute or two to realize.
Oh yeah.
Okay, that it makes me feel out of control, but it is helpful.
Yeah, there was times